Hey everyone, Christine Olthouse here, and today is December the 5th, and I have to tell you a funny story. I just went into a local coffee house called the Grind House to get a coffee while I made some notes about today's video, and I walked into the Grind House, and immediately a lady says to me, "Are you Christine?" I'm like, yes I am. And we kind of looked at each other. I'm like, I don't think I'm the Christine she's looking for, and she's like, no, I don't think, are we meeting? I'm like, no, we're not meeting. It was so funny. What are the chances of walking into a store and someone's waiting for another person with your same name? Anyhow, I thought that was kind of funny, and I had to share that with you because it kind of started my day off good. I don't know why. It's just kind of funny. Anyhow, we're going to cover a couple days from the Maxwell Daily Reader from the 1st of December until tonight. I'm all tongue-tied now because I'm so thinking about that story. Until today, December the 5th. And everything that we're going to cover today really goes into the next day. Like every day really does lead into the next, and how to apply these things into our life. So on December 1st, they talked about listening to others. We've talked about that before, and how important it is to listen to people. Now today's reasoning on listening is to really remember that we have 2 ears and only 1 mouth. And why is that? That's because we're supposed to listen twice as much as we talk. That way we're going to hear what the other person is saying, and it's not going to be all about us. Because it really takes 2 people to tell the truth, and only one person to speak, 1 person to hear it. So, you know what? I want you to apply that to your life and listen more. Remember that your ears are made for listening, and your mouth is made for talking half as much as your listening skills are. And then on the 2nd, John talks about really, people tend to give up when the going gets tough. So sometimes it just seems easier to give up instead of digging in. I want you to dig deep. When that happens, when things start getting tough, I want you to start digging in deeper, because you know that huge growth is going to come out of that, and you're going to know what? If I can get through this, I'm going to have so much glory just from getting through this. And doing that, you're working from the heart. And you know what? You want to work from the heart. You get best results by working from your heart, because you're really doing what it is that your heart desires. And when we start doing that, working from the heart, you get to know the feelings of your gut feeling as well. When you start getting a gut feeling about something, you know something's not right. And as a true leader, we tend to really tune into this sooner than a lot of other people, because if you can do that, then you're going to actually, really stray away from huge problems. If you have a huge gut feeling about something, then start digging into it. Find out. Start asking questions about that thing that it's bothering you, and find out what's going on, so that if a problem does come up, it's so easy for you to fix because you've already had the feeling. So when you have a gut feeling, it's usually telling you something. It's your inner voice telling you something. Okay? I want you to just think about that. How many times have you had a gut feeling and went against it, and it totally didn't work out the way you thought? The more we listen to those little voices, those little feelings that we have, they're for us to take action on them. Okay? And every day on the 4th, every day you want to make it count. Make that day the most special day possible. If your day wakes up and you feel like you're gloomy, you feel like your day's not going to be worth much, it's just not going to go right, you know what? You're probably right. But if you can turn that around and say, you know what, today's going to be great. I'm going to do something special today. Then you know what? You will have something happen great that day. So if we can have that mindset every day when we wake up, that today is going to be a great day. Make it the day that's going to be your last day. You know what? What would you do if it was your last day on earth? What would you do that day? We should really be thinking about that. Make every day the best day that you can possibly be. And treat it so special that great things are going to happen to people around you. And now, the last day, today is the 5th, and today John talked about how do you know who to work with and how to hire people. In leadership, that's probably a good question for people to start asking, because they want to know, who are they supposed to work with? How do you find that good person? Well, you know what? By finding the good person, first requires you to listen. Use those 2 ears that you were given and ask the questions and learn about that person. Find out what their past was like. Don't just go on, their written resume or what they've told you. Listen to their stories. Maybe talk to their spouse or people that they know and really get to know who they are. Because if they line up with your values and everything that you stand for, then you know what? Then that person's going to do great things for your organization, for whatever it is that you're going to be working with that person on. And, there's that gut instinct again. Trust your instincts, because sometimes, you know what? Things might be going well. Everything might go really good on paper about this person, but there's just that something that's turning you off. If that's the case, then maybe set yourself aside, have someone else come in, do a little bit of interviewing and find out what that person thinks, and then, come together and talk about it, and then make your decision based on that. But, you can have so many good people working with you and still fail. But you cannot achieve your goals without good people in your life. Okay? So I really want you to take today's video and apply listening more with your 2 ears, talking less. Okay? Really work on that gut feeling and those instincts that you have. I'm telling you, my husband is so good at that. And I tend to more rely on his gut because he can really read people very well. And that's what it is. It's just understanding people, having that gut feeling. So that's when you bring someone in. If you aren't too sure about yourself, bring that second opinion in. And that's what I do a lot with my husband. So if you have someone like that too, then you know what? Team up with them. Work together with them, because you can conquer so much more and be the best leader that you can be by allowing other people to pick up the slack that you aren't able to do, maybe just right at this moment. So I hope today's video helped you in some areas of your leadership, your life, your business. However it is helping you, I'm just thankful that you're tuning into these videos. Please leave me comments, send me a message, let me know how these videos are doing for you. I love hearing from people. It's very encouraging to hear that these are helping other people develop certain areas in their life. So have a wonderful day, guys. Make it the best day ever, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.